Hey now YouTube, Joey brings it, back again. Cali, coming at ya from the west coast of Best Coast on a nice Saturday evening. We're gonna talk some cards, guys, the way I like to do it on my channel. My daughter's off of, her, what is it, the winter formal? I don't know what it is, but her and her mom they're off at the dance, and I got a little time. I'm here with my little boy, Nathan. He's playing Fortnite on the computer over here. I just finished up work, closed up shop, and I'm gonna talk some cards. Hey, if you guys have not checked out the video I posted yesterday, check it out, man. It's pretty cool. I was at my daughter's varsity girls soccer team. They were having a game, nighttime soccer, the way we do it here in Cali, 6 p.m. game time. None of this winter vortex. What is that? Man, nice 60 degrees start time. It got a little chilly at the end. A little bit of fog, a little bit of sprinkles, but man, we persevered. Double overtime. My daughter with the game-winning assist. It was awesome. Golden goal. Check it out if you have not. It's the video that I have. I'm going to put the link down below to make it easier, but it's the one right before this one. And hey, man, let's keep showing videos. Let's keep doing what we like to do on our channels. 2019 is shaping up to be a really good year for everybody in the card collecting community. The way I like to do on my channel, guys. It's Joey Brings It. We're talking cards. West Coast, here we go. All right, guys. Gonna talk some cards. Let me take a swig of my Diet Coke right here. And I'm gonna continue doing what I've seen all my buddies doing on here. Been watching Eric, those back pages, and a couple other guys doing the rummaging. Aaron Davis just started doing some rummaging on his channel. Pretty cool. What I've been doing is I've been rummaging through my boxes as well. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna start submitting a bunch of cards. My PSA, my membership is gonna run out. So I gotta take advantage and send some cards in. I'm gonna break this down. I did one the other week on my 1964 Topps Giants. I'm gonna keep going here. Here I got a bunch of old school ones. I hope you like it. Check it out. First one up that I'm gonna send in the PSA Newport Beach, Cali to get graded. Look at that. T205 gold border Cubs Hall of Famer Joe Tinker, Chicago Nationals. Gorgeous, man. Look at the centering on that card. These cards are just so difficult to get in good grade. The borders always chip, but I don't care, man. I don't collect these cards for the grade. I collect them for the history. I collect them to have them in my PC at a price I can afford. And this one's going into the Mike Payne set registry, the 300 great baseball cards by Mike Payne. I can't wait to put it in there. It's gonna be awesome. So that one's getting sent in to get slabbed. Maybe it'll grade what? Maybe a 2? We'll see. Let me see the back. Oh, this one's gonna grade a 1 because of the back. Check that out, guys. This one has paper loss. That's why I got this card. I remember, hey, you wanna get a Hall of Famer for under 40 bucks? You gotta do it this way, guys. Do it the way I do it. Get cards that are gorgeous on the front. Who cares what they look like on the back? Nobody's really gonna look at the back. Oh, the way I collect, the front maybe looks like it's about a 3 or a 4. The price goes from 40 bucks to about 200 bucks. Hey, man, I don't have the kind of cash to do that. Like I said a million times on my channel, I'm a good-looking man. I'm not a rich man. Hey, this is the next one we're going to send in. You know it. Going to the 300 great cards by Mike Payne set registry. Same principle. T206 gold borders Mr. Johnny Evers. Awesome. This one is already graded, but I'm going to get that into a PSA Red Flip Lighthouse holder the way I like to do it on my channel. Cool little pedigree right there, Piedmont with the GAI first graded. But again, like I've said many times on my channel, who wants their cards in a GAI? Nobody, especially me. That's gonna look nice. Let's see what the back look like on this one. This one's a clean back, so that's why the grade is higher. And that's a good way to, to bring up a topic, man. Hey, 40 bucks for this card, but the back has some paper loss. Look at the front though, nice. or a card that will grade higher, I think that this card looks better than this card. The difference is this one's going to grade a 1. This one's a 3. Maybe it'll grade a 2.5 in PSA because the back is in pretty good shape. It's a Piedmont back, a little bit of staining, but you know, that's common. This one's going to get a higher technical grade, but not a visual, not an aesthetic grade. I personally go for the card. I don't go for the grades. Aesthetically, I actually like that one better. And the last one up in this little run right here, you know it. What else could it be? The Tinkers to Evers to Chance. Baseball Sad Lexicon. Look at that card. Again, T206. Gold Borders. 1911. Check that out. Good looking Frank Chance. Hall of Famer. They're all Hall of Famers. Let's check out this back. I don't remember what this back looked like. Does it have any paper loss? A little bit off-centered, but the difference, the striking differences between the T205s and the T206, I think the backs are actually cooler in the T205s because they actually do say something, you know. There's a little biography about the player, and it does have the advertising, you know, Sweet Caporal cigarettes. That's pretty cool, but this one has a few stats. A little write-up on the player, Frank Chance, known as Husk by the Chicago fans. Pretty cool. I personally like the T206 fronts because they have more color combinations. It's just more historical, more, I don't know, I just like the way they look, but these ones have pretty cool backs. Again, this one is going to grade, I think this one's going to grade right in between, so we're going to get a 1 on this one. This one, if I'm lucky, maybe I might, on a good day, get a 3. And I think this one will grade a 2. I'm seeing a lot of chipping on the borders, but gorgeous cards. I don't care about the grades. I just want them to grade to get into that red flip lighthouse holder. Let's keep up this little rummaging that I'm going through. And you guys are going to see a trend here, guys. Look at this one. Gorgeous. Cards that are pleasing to the eye, that look great. Man, you look at this card and you go, wow, look at that centering. Pretty good for 1933 Gowdy, Hall of Famer, Mel Ott. Complete name, Melvin Ott. This is an iconic portrait pose. I love it. Unreal. You guys have got to check out my buddy Dustin Bellinger. He has one of those Gowdy premiums, the full color photograph one with this image. This is my favorite image of Mel Ott. Classic. Look at that scowl. All business. Hall of Famer. I love it, guys. See what the back looks like on this 33 Gowdy. I don't recall. Is that some kind of wear and tear on the back there? Maybe a little water stain right there. So what this is telling me, maybe a little water stain up there. What this is telling me is that the back, there's going to be a problem with the technical grade. Do I care? Hells no. That's a great looking card to get in my collection. Again, I don't remember when I bought this 8, 9, 10 years ago. We're talking usually on my raw cards. I don't spend more than 40. This one could have been 40. I don't remember. Now it would be probably more than that. But I can afford it at this quality. And it still looks pretty cool. And I think, you know, spending the $10 to get that into the red flip lighthouse holder is going to be awesome. Another just gorgeous card, guys. Hey, man, let's keep it up, man. I got a string of 5 cards in a row. Check this out. How do you like that one, Brian? My brother, B. Roth 6. The ultimate Hank Greenberg collector on the tube. Him and my buddy Mike Jericho, IMI, our premier Hank Greenberg collectors. This one, again, I can afford it. This is 1934 Gowdy. The way I like to collect. Pleasing to the eye. Hey, low technical grade, but I'm not in it for the money. I'm not in it for high grade. I want to have a bunch of cards in my PC. Look at a little bit of water staining right there, that little brown. Another little water stain up there. You know, did it cause problems to the other side? A little bit of water staining. But take a look at the overall picture. That's a gorgeous card. Look at the centering. 4 square corners. They're not razor sharp, but they're square. Hey, man, Hank Greenberg, rookie Hall of Famer. You can't go wrong there. Another card for Mike Payne's, the 300 great cards by Mike Payne. It's going to go into my registry. I can't wait. Look at all of that. We're talking 5 Hall of Famers in a row, all with the green backgrounds. I love it, man. It's just a coincidence, but these are definitely the ones that I pulled out. I got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, a couple more. I think you guys are going to like them. This one I have definitely showed before. This is actually one of the nice cards in my PC. Hall of Famer, Detroit Tigers, legend, Mickey Cochran. Check that out. 1934 to 36, Diamond Stars. Number 9, Mickey Cochran. This one's from 36, legend. But again, another card that's gonna go into the Mike Payne 300 great cards. I can't wait to put that in my registry. There's a lot of guys on here that work on that registry. Everybody knows Ray from Philly, Mike, Baseball Collector. Those are the 2 premier guys that work on this set. I dabble in it. The way I do it, I don't necessarily do it thinking I'm gonna finish it. I use it as a guide. It helps me decide what cards to collect. And within those 300 cards, I'm able to pick up some beauties. Let's keep it up, guys. This is actually, man, look at the coloring on that one. I have to admit, this is one of the prettiest cards in my collection. SGC 5X. Hopefully it'll grade a 4 at least in a PSA, but I need to get these all into PSA so they can all go into my registries. The value, man, it holds, it goes up over time. I can't wait. Check these ones out, guys. This is a little set I've been quietly putting together little by little. I finally decided that I'm probably just gonna make the run and get them all graded. You know, this one's a tough set, but it's gorgeous. 1940 play ball. What I love about these cards, they have cool poses and they have their nicknames on the front. Check that out. Dizzy Trout, 1940 play ball. Check out this one, Old Osvit. Cool. Look at the pose on that one, man. We're talking Bob Suitcase Seeds. That's actually a really good looking card. That one's gonna grade well. Maybe that one will grade a 3, 3.5. We will see. Robert Ira Seeds. Man, how did we get from Robert Ira Seeds to freaking Suitcase? That is just awesome, guys. I love these cards. I'm gonna put this super slow together, and I am gonna get it. This one I'm gonna get in PSA grades because these ones are really tough to gauge raw. The centering is, man, very difficult to understand. Some come centered, some come not centered. The grading, the technical grade is really difficult to understand in this issue. So I'm gonna go for getting these graded. Mid-grade from 2 to 4s. There's some cool cards in this set, no doubt. And the last card, guys, that I'm gonna show you in my little rummage box. Joey brings it, be doing the rummaging. Hey man, we're on the West Coast, talking cards. Last card up, 1941 play ball. We're talking Detroit Tigers legend, Charlie Gehringer. Cool looking card again, cool pose, warming up on the on-deck circle. Charlie Gehringer. So these cards are, the black and whites are the 1940 play balls, and these colorized versions are the 1941s. They use the same photos. That's kind of interesting. These ones, they really colorize them. It's just reminiscent of what Bowman did later on from the 48s to the 49s, but it's really weird. In the Bowmans, I love the colorized versions. I'm collecting that set. You know, I got a big jump start from Dave, Blue Jacket 66, so I'm doing the 49 Bowman set, the color version. But for whatever reason, in the play balls, I'm just drawn, so drawn to these black and white images. The reason is they use the full images. A lot of these, the 41s, they use a crop image. It's not the same. I don't know. I'm just drawn to these black and whites. But that's what I'm going to shoot for. I hope you guys liked this little video. I was just rummaging. These are cards that I'm going to be sending in a bunch of cards into PSA to get them graded. I need to use up my my subscription before it runs out. I think it runs out at the end of March. It's coming up. One more run through, guys. Which ones do you guys like? Do you like the T205 gold borders? Cubs Legends. Do you like that Gowdy? 33 Gowdy. Mel Ott, Hall of Famer. How about the 34 Gowdy? Hank Greenberg, rookie. How about the Diamond Stars? Man, one of the prettiest cards, most colorful cards in my collection. Or do you like the classic black and white? 40 play ball, or the colorized version, the 41 play ball. Man, I'd love to have a 41 play ball. Joe DiMaggio. If I had to pick my favorite, guys, I think we're gonna go this route. It's gonna be these two right here. I can't decide. These two are my favorite, guys. We're talking 33 Gowdy, legendary set, legendary player right there, and the 34. Talk about legendary players, both Hall of Famers. Got a rookie right there, Hank Greenberg, rookie with the Lou Gehrig says. I love it. Okay, guys, man, I wanted to show a couple cards. We're on 16 minutes. It's the way it bees, guys. It's Joey Brings It. We're on the West Coast, Cali, talking cards, the way I like to do it on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. Man, put on my videos, put them on in the background. You can listen a little bit. You know I'm going to be talking cards. Vintage cards in particular. All right, guys. Everybody be good. Everybody have a good rest of the weekend. Everybody's going to watch Super Bowl. I think the Super Bowl's tomorrow, isn't it? I don't know when the Super Bowl is, man. It's tax season. I'm getting ready to start working. And it's soccer season, gearing up for CIF playoffs with my daughter, Sammy. You guys check out her video from last night. It's awesome. Look at that. Beautiful. PSA 1, but it doesn't get much prettier than that. All right, guys. I need to shut up. Time to go home. Wishing everybody the best. It's Joey Brings It. West Coast. Cali. Be good, guys. See ya.